Hi folks, today's video is about giving rides to some family members in my home built. And I must confess that other than my wife and my stepdaughter, no one else in my large family has had a ride in this airplane. Partly because half of them live 3,000 miles away, partly because in the beginning I wasn't offering rides, and partly because some people just don't want them. Anyway, October the 1st dawned a beautiful sunny day. My brother was in town from Alberta, so I decided to fly down to Brockville, meet he and his wife, and take them up for a ride. It was a perfectly smooth flight, not even a bump, and within a short half hour, I'm turning on the final to make my first approach of the day solo. So, this is the infamous Jim Whaley from Grizzly Country Outdoors. So we're going to take brother Jim up for a flight, and this will be on my channel, probably not his. Anyway, off we go. We're here in Tin Cap, Brockville, and we're going to go over to the Beverly Lakes and buzz the brother-in-law's cottage, house now I guess it is.
Yep.
And we're going to repeat the trip with Jim's better half. I put my outside leg on the step.
How come?
Not your inside leg, your outside leg.
Oh, I can climb in. Nope. I can get in easily.
I tried to tell you the easy way, but that's okay. You can do it the hard way. So I'm going to get you to just leave your seat where it is.
Yeah.
It's locked in place. I'll end up sliding mine slightly forward. Preparing to take off here. We're sitting at Tin Cap Airport, just getting the belts on, getting loaded up. Okay, you got your headset on? Do so. All right, I'll get mine on. Oh, can't do that. Gotta fly with the JWW hat. Well, yeah. One's for driving, one's for flying. Usually to start this thing when it's hot, you don't give it any gas at all. Sometimes it changes once you get airborne and it gets pretty noisy. Yeah. It's a loud airplane. Okay.
We like it loud because that means the engine's still running.
Yeah, that's good.
That thing out front that cools down the pilot.
Here we go, and as we start our takeoff roll, I'd like to point out here, so I'm switching cameras. This is my ceiling mounted Chinese camera, and this is my brother's Samsung handheld camera from his cell phone. Quite a difference in the color tones of the cockpit. I have a system where I can tap the headphone output into my dash mounted camera, which I often use for cockpit voice recording, but unfortunately I forgot to plug it in this video, which loses all the banter that we were having in the cockpit between two brothers that don't get to see each other very often. Fortunately, it cuts out some of the F-bombs that we were unloading as well. So we're airborne, we're up to our cruise altitude of about 2,000 feet, and I'm trying to figure out exactly where we are and where we're going, because this is a place that I'm not familiar with looking at from above. And trust me, a lot of people, when they know where they are on the ground, but as soon as they get into an airplane, they haven't got a clue. And though I have a better clue than most, I'm still not 100% sure where we are. So finally, I figure out here that we are over the town of Delta. Jim says, well, yeah, Delta's on the Beverly Lake, but it's on the opposite end to where Harry's place is that we're trying to find, so we need to turn around. So I started a slow, gentle turn back towards the other end of the lake. We found the place. I'm powering back, dropping our altitude down from 2,000 feet down to about probably 900 feet, so that we're about 500 feet above ground. I've made a 180 degree turn, and we're coming back. And this bay here is where Harry's house is. And I pointed out here with a little arrow here, right there. You need a much better camera than either of us have to really show somebody's property from the ground. But we found it. We found the property. We had a look at it from both sides, and we headed back to the field in Brockville. And this is what we like to see. Happy co-pilot or happy passenger. Jim looks like he's enjoying himself. That's good. So this is a shot down at the ground, and you can see a little bit of the fall color starting to come in. Coming in over top of the airport, you can see the runway there out the side window. Throttling back in the circuit, about to turn mid-left downwind here, I think. Trimming the aircraft. Further power reduction. And here we are on final. I'm a little bit high, so I'm slipping it in all the way here. You can see that we're going straight ahead, but the nose of the aircraft is pointed slightly to the right. And then I swing it back in onto the center line. And I'll drop it down for a half decent landing. I overshot the turnaround. I had to backtrack to get to the parking area. Thus ended the first flight. That was a good flight. It was about, in total, it was about 40 minutes in the air to try to find that cottage and get back to where we started.
This thing fell down.
Yeah, it could.
It did.
Still taping though, I think.
Thank you.
Nice for Jim.
Nice flight.
All right.
Here's the air coupe that was
Sharing the air with us.
piloting the, sharing the air. There comes Darlene. I gotta get her on video too. Cause she'll be the best looking part of the video, you know.
The airplane.
The airplane?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There we are. CFJWW.
Juliet whiskey.
There's Darlene. It was a lovely flight.
Yeah?
We went right over the lake. We circled over Harry's back and forth a couple times. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great.
I don't know if you want to go there, or it was a fairly long flight, or we could just do down Brockville, down the river, whatever you want.
Let's just do that.
Do that. It won't be quite
All right.
long.
Well, you guys, I'll just you
Throw me a chair so you can sit in the lawn chair in the shade.
Take off, climb a bit, and then we'll go right over Brockville, Jim, and down the river a bit.
Sure. You guys have fun.
He's got the whole thing on video. So
I did videotape the whole our whole flight.
We had to find it. That was the hard part too. What I recommend you do, Jim didn't do it, but what I recommend you is put your outside foot. That would be your right leg on here.
Yeah.
And then you put your
put your left knee on here. Kind of tuck it underneath your leg. Tuck your leg under there. So there you go. And then you just swing your other leg in. That's the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, Jim, what the
Anyway.
fuck's wrong with you? Your brother, he doesn't listen.
Yeah. This thing closes this way.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
You can do it because it'll keep you cool until
okay.
you get your belt on and that
Where's
goes
the
across.
other piece? Yeah.
The other piece is probably hanging out.
Oh.
And this airplane
It's
has
up by my
shoulder.
feet. Oh, okay.
This airplane has shoulder straps, which is mandatory.
Oh, wait a sec, hon.
Oh, don't do that yet?
No,
mandatory.
those things want to clip on
Parameters
first.
are built. So that goes in this way,
Okay.
and this one goes in this way,
Oh, I see.
and that goes back in. So you want to pull the two of those kind of pull these so that kind of evenly, so it tightens around your waist. That's the main thing.
Okay.
You steer on the bottom like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Don't strap yourself in too tight. You can't move.
Yeah.
You only got to move a little.
There we go.
If
Yeah.
you just pull on that, it'll loosen it a little. So check yourself again. Go forward. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right.
Bye, have fun.
Bye, honey.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's October 1st, 2023. They are turning now to the runway. About to take off. They're going to get airborne a little faster than when I was in there. And they're off.
So here we are on the climb out with Darlene. And yes, the airplane is definitely performing better than it did with Jim. Probably about a 75-pound weight difference there. And it's also getting warmer because it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I underestimated the amount of time it was going to take for the first flight, so ever conscious of fuel, I decided it was best not to repeat the first flight and take a slightly shorter flight with Darlene, and one that would take about half the amount of time, and I could get back to my home base without having to refuel. So that's why one of the main reasons why I chose this. Plus, it's a good idea. They each get a different experience. And
yeah, I just heard Jeff call the airport that he's inbound, and he was coming across here. Oh, there he is, just coming out from behind the building. That'll be Jeff inbound to Brockville. Jeff and Darlene. Sportsman 2+2 CFJWW. Touchdown. Beautiful landing. Hardly expect anything else from the son of Bill Whaley. Looked like a textbook landing there, bud.
Textbook land.
Yeah, here. What's that, bro?
Looked like textbook.
Oh yeah. Made a few landings.
Yeah, he's done it a few times. He knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good.
Help you out of the plane, ma'am?
I think I can climb out.
I know you can.
Good. Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Darlene?
Oh, that was perfect, man.
Not bad, eh?
Oh, that's awesome, Jim.
Let's,
Going up at
let's
this
get
time of year and the colors and the green. Oh my God, it was
2 thumbs up, 3 thumbs up,
up.
4 thumbs up. Okay, there you are.
Right?
It's nice.
Now-
It's getting a little more bumpy with Darlene than with you because it's warm.
She doesn't give the plane as much ballast.
Oh,
Yeah.
but just the colors up there, Jim.
Colors are
Like,
nice, yeah.
The colors of the grass, like all the different crops and the leaves. Oh my God, it's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'm going to head back to Carp, and
Yeah,
we should spend 5 minutes or talk about what we're going to do next weekend, and we'll go sit in the shade and
yeah,
we'll have a chat.
you bet. Okay, I'm shutting this down then.
Yeah, you can shut her down.